Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Tribe knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 5-1. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pulverized the Twins 12-6. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 2-1. The Metropolitans snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 12-9. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The win was their 7th in a row. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. The Pirates bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. The Redbirds put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. Eric Hosmer was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Friars took care of the Rockies 7-5. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Corey Kluber will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's a .333 hitter. Ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over .350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 now. Lindor takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's gone 3 for 6. The 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Mata is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Mikey Mata will be next. 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Victor.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitting .326. He's also hit 3 home runs. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 34.
Next up for Detroit, James McCann. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dayton. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Next for the Tigers, Leonys Martin, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2 balls and a strike to Leonys Martin. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go.
And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Into the box, Alexi Amarista. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The next 3-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tigers lead it 2-1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Martin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Here's Rajay Davis now, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. McCann over to his left. 2 gone. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Thames behind 1-2.
1-2 is the count. That's a foul.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Nick Castellanos now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 2-1. Now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Mejia.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Mikey Mata. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
That's it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Martinez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. In comes Naquin, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-2.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Mejia. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tigers lead this one 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Michael Brantley. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He grounds it sharply to third. Amarista on to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Eric Thames would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Amarista's got it on the first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Leonys Martin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder number 12, Leonys Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 2-1 home. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Alexi Amarista is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Amarista, the runner at third. Iglesias is over at second with 1 down in the inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. In Francisco Mejia. He drew a walk his first time up.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mata over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Not close. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Detroit is out in front 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
No balls, one strike.
Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hardwood plate.
Gloved by Amarista, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rajai Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Softly hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready once again, James McCann. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Soft liner towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping in now, Leonys Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Ready for another shot now. Alexi Amarista trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Iglesias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Eric Thames. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Striding in once again, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. Amarista's got it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
That's foul.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And as you can see by the line score, 2 very well-pitched ball games to this point in the 8th. 2-1 our score as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Alex Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Tribe, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Amarista is there. He's got it one away. Edwin Encarnacion now. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's gone 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Here's Michael Brantley. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Norman Payne will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Norman Payne.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cue shot here out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Norman Payne will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field,
Tony Zitch enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tony Zitch.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-1 to Martinez. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was great all night long. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Trevor Rosenthal enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Trevor Rosenthal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. McCann, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Alexi Amarista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Last Shane Green to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 61.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Just a 1 for 9. Mike Napoli will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count. Pitch turned on down the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bradley Zimmer will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Amarista. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Zimmer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. A man at third with 1 away. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls,
2 outs here with a runner at third. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Cleveland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Fulmer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Corey Kluber racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Shane Green hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.